If you work in healthcare and you're not AI literate already, you're about to be outpaced by people who are. I'm Dr. Dave, I'm an ICU doctor building real-world AI, and my goal is to make you AI literate in 30 days. Today is day 7, and it's about heat and energy. It's the quiet part that nobody really wants to talk about, but it's the real constraint around how much we can achieve with AI and whether AI will have lasting benefit to our society. Let's take our bodies, for example. In physiology, you don't get any function for free. The brain's output rides on metabolism and adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. ATP pays the energy price for ion gradients, signaling, and synaptic activity. Basically, any significant function in your body needs ATP to run. The reason biology is so amazing is not what it can do though, but it's how much it can do on such a limited amount of power. And our body is probably still the best and energy efficient machine we have in the universe. Computers have a similar kind of constraints, but they pay this energy bill differently. When chips do computation, they consume electrical power, and almost all of that power ultimately becomes heat. That heat has to be removed to keep the hardware stable and prevent any failures. That's why data centers are basically giant thermoregulation systems, racks of computation, plus a parallel infrastructure whose job it is to dump heat into the environment. And this is where majority of the water for data centers is actually used. As AI workloads continue to grow, cooling is going to become more than just an engineering detail. It's going to become the real bottleneck. And even in high-level reporting on AI data centers, we can see that a substantial fraction of power is actually tied up in cooling. And if you have any cooling failures, you're going to have significant outages of your data center. Now zoom out to AI as a field. This metabolic cost of running AI is actually shaping everything and what we can actually achieve with it. It shapes who can train frontier models. It shapes where data centers get built because power availability and cooling capacity are crucial. And it also shapes healthcare deployment because if your AI tool is compute heavy, it's going to be expensive, slow, and centralized. Meaning that your clinical reality is not just building the best algorithm, but it's going to become who gets access to this compute. And ultimately, maybe having data centers in space will solve this heat issue, but that's still going to take some time. And AI will always remain energy hungry. So whenever you hear someone promise that AI will be everywhere instantly, remember physiology. Every intelligence has a metabolism. Biology runs on remarkable efficiency, but an AI buys this capability by spending energy and then paying again to remove the heat. Follow and save this. Tomorrow we switch from hardware physiology to software physiology, and we start with the basic fundamental artificial neuron called the perceptron.